Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it's been like a month, I think more than a month that I've been able to upload a video because it's COVID lockdown and everything. There's really hasn't been anything for me to really show you guys, right? But the one thing I was looking back at my videos and I didn't show you guys was actually my RevD conversion kit, like a running video. Luckily for me, I was looking through my phone. I was bored the other night and I found a running video of my RevD after I built it. The only part that sucks is that after that build video and I got it running, I made a few changes to the chassis. So this chassis is a little different, like the oil, the shocks, front and rear, they're different. The gyro is different as well, and also the steering servo is actually the steering servo is the same as the RevD one. But yeah, so the ESC is also the same from the video with the motor. So the only differences I made is pretty much just the running part. So like I said, the oil in the front and the rear, the shocks front and rear, and the gyro are the main things that I made different, that I set up differently. Also, what else did I change? I believe the location of the shocks I changed, where they are. But I don't want to go into too much detail of this chassis, how it is now. I'm gonna put the running video at the end of this to show you guys how it was running before I did the changes to it, so how it is now. But so what I'm hoping to do is, now the lockdowns are slowly starting to lift up, I'm gonna go over the chassis, the RevD chassis, show you exactly what I've done, show you what oil, or tell you what oil I put in my shocks, what shocks they are, and then we'll go from there. But you know, this is the RevD, right? Good rebound. Like I said, I don't want to go too much, but yeah, right, that's how it is. So I just wanted to just do this video pretty much just to show you my RevD. I'm going to show you my other chassis too, just to show you guys what I have, and then just so there's something, right? I still got my team body here, which I did use already the day you'll see the video after the running video. It's this one. I still got one more from my other teammate. My other teammate has one as well, but he's the one who's doing delivery for it. So he still has delivery to be done, but he's he still has to finish his high school. So school is more important, and now he's got a part-time job. So it's more important than keeping the hobby here, you know. So he needs to take his time. School's more important. My other teammate got his body the other day. He picked it up. Yeah, so that's done with that. So let me put this one back over here. So this is, so if you guys are wondering what this one here, I can actually go over it a bit. This is the one that, if you guys watch my videos, is the one that I use all the time. This is my main chassis, right, with my R35 Yokomo GTR body, which I love so much. I got too many of those, I think. Well, actually, I got three actually, or four. Three Yokomos. So the other one is I think it's Tamiya. There's my 2018 one, which it's just a shelf queen out after attending the first Yokomo Drift meeting in the USA 2018. That's my trophy for that. But yeah, but back to this chassis. So this is the main chassis I was using all those years. So like I said, if you watch all my YouTube videos of me the running, it's this one. The only things I've changed on this one, I've upgraded the servo. I used to have an OMG servo in here, and it did me good for years, so no complaints. It was just time to go. It was starting to rattle. But this one here is there's a few things that I adjusted. I used to have the rear active toe, and I just eliminated it. So I've gone back to these ones, the version 1 knuckles, but these are the aluminum ones. But I'm going to use the version 2 knuckles. I think those are better, in my opinion. So I'll make a running video on this one as well, because like I said, I changed. Just the only things that I've changed on it have been the shocks are the same. The oil and the shocks are the same. The only thing I upgraded was the servo. I still got the same gyro, which is Unity, which is, you know, technically, if you want to get technical, you know, Yokomo version 1, or these guys are first, so you know, like I said, to get technical. It's the same oil, the stock Yokomo 300 oil that comes in the kit that I use with the Yokomo Pink. The ESC is the Yokomo BL Pro 4, which is the same one I've been using all these years. And yeah, so it's the same. As you can see, that's my suspension. All right, pretty soft, quite a bit of droop. Right, softer, better, more grip. Right, put the body on. Right, like if you put the body on, it'll squat down a little bit. When you hit throttle, it'll squat down more. When you hit brake, it comes up. When you squat down, so it gives me that. You know, that's how you get your traction. If it's too stiff, it won't rebound. Then you're not gonna you're gonna kind of lose traction, right? It's a gray area on RCs and how to find traction on drift cars, RC drift cars. So yeah, so that's that chassis with this body. So put that down and move that over. I still have my TT01 that I still gotta. It's already built. I used it outside. I ran it outside. I just used I used that one. I used that R35 Tamiya GT racing body with a bunch of holes in it, so it's a whatever body. But the plan for this one, which I'm still trying to figure it out, is I have another R35 Yokomo shell, which I'm gonna paint black. No, not black. Sorry, white, blue, and a little bit of gold. And I'm gonna match it to this guy. So I have a trailer for it. So the trailer's this guy's gonna pull the trailer with the R35 in the back, and they're gonna match. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna obviously record it all, and hopefully it makes a good video out of it. You know, this one here, which is the 2019-2020 team body, or 2020 team body, I guess, but 2020 was a shot. This one here, Velcro on the front. This one here, this was just a basic YD2 YD2E body. Yes, there's a motor. I'm making an engine bay, or I'm gonna attempt to make an engine bay. This is just a demo from my teammate R3D Designs. I'm gonna leave his Instagram page down at the bottom of the description, so you can look him up if you're looking for 3D printed parts. So that's the engine bay he's made me. Those are the other demos that he made me. But this is the actually finished product. And as you can see, it has the holes there, which lines up with the front strut tower. So that's how you mount it. Right? So very easy. This one's not painted. I still have the other one here. This one, which is exactly like that one, but this one I painted it with the primer, and then I'm gonna paint it. See what paints stick to it before I just buy paint, and then the paint just flakes off. So that's for another project. But back to this one. This one started off as a basic YD2E. As you can tell, it has the carbon now lower plate, because when I did my Rev D conversion, that Yokomo had a carbon plate, which was this one. So when I took everything from that one to here, I was like, oh, okay, well, I got the carbon plate, but everything else is still basic, as you can see. Plastic, even the shocks, plastic, right? This was plastic, but I just put the active toe on this one here in the back. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. This one I'll probably make it my outdoor chassis from now on. Instead of this one, I was using this guy for outdoors before, but now I'll probably just use this one, so I have an isolated outdoor chassis. Strictly outdoors, and my son wants to play too, so he's only 4 years old, so I'm like, you know what, yeah, why not start him young, needs to have fun, keep the hobby going. So yeah, so that's this chassis, and this one's using OMG servo. This one's servo's almost bugged out, it makes a few cracking sounds. My first ever old OMG ESC, my first one ever, so there's no boost or nothing on this one. This is my first. This is from my daughter's 7 now, so 7 years ago when I first started. That's all this ESC, and it's still going. There's no boost, but it works, it moves. The motor is a yacht racing motor I got to use from a friend, so it's pretty much just to make it go forward and back. It's not going to get me anything out of it. So yeah, so that's what I have going on so far. All right, push that back, and then obviously you guys have seen my. Or you guys know about the D5, of course, right? Everything's still the same. Oh, sorry, not the same. The only thing I changed it back to, I took the monoshock off, and I put back the original stock location, I want to try a new setup. I changed the oil here. So I tried, so I put Yokomo 200 oil, and these are Yokomo, oh, what shocks are these? Yokomo Blue. See the blue there? The Yokomo Blue springs. So they're very, very soft, and Yokomo 200 oil, so very soft in the front. So as you can see, it doesn't give me much rebound, or not rebound, sorry. It gives me, like, as you can see, it's very, right? There's not much clearance, as you can see. The pinky barely fits underneath there, but it goes up and down, right? It's got a little bit of droop, as you can see the front, right? So I'm going to try this setup yet. So when I get this setup, I'm going to try this setup. If it runs, then I'm going to go over everything more than what I'm doing right now. And yeah, and then I'll show you guys what I did, right? Like the exact, right? That's my rebound, that's my bounce, right? There's my droop. But like I said, I don't want to tell you what oil is in here. I'll make a future video of me running this one with the current setup and see how you guys like it. And just so many questions, this is just a lipo checker. My ESC here, for some reason, this is, I'm using the Hobbywing. I'll just show you guys here because I get quite a few questions about this one. It's the Hobbywing XR10 Pro, 160 amp ESC, right? That's what I use, but I don't know what's wrong with it. I had an update on it. You need a Wi-Fi module to program it, which I have. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe I got a defected one. I bought this one like 3 years ago. But from the very first day, it's never, the LiPo cutoff has never worked. So I killed a few batteries going under voltage. I don't know why. So this is just a LiPo checker. So when I plug it in, the LiPo gets to 3.4. I have it set to 3.4. It'll start beeping. This will beep, and then I stop running. Because before this would just go till the battery dies, and then I try to, start my batteries and it wouldn't work. I had to give it like a kickstart, like a boost start, like when your car goes dead. So that's what I have. Yeah, so that's what I have right now. Oh, this right here, this is from the D4 slide rack. Yeah, the ESC holder from the slide. When you get a slide rack for the D4, if people are still using those, you get this to hold the servo. But I'm using it to put a fan here, so the fan will come down to cool the motor. Cause there's no like location for to put a fan. You can make something to come out of down here, like a come bracket. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna use the magnet holder that I have here, and then just use this piece, which is actually, you can use any piece that comes out, and then that way I can put the fan here, keep the motor down, because this is a 13.5 motor, and it gets hot when I'm trying to kill it and the boost kicks in. But like I said, I'll go over more details of that when I'm able to go to the track and get it running again. Because yeah, like the track being closed down for the last month because this whole COVID extra shutdown, it's been very bad for me. Work and stressful, kids, school, being homeschooled, but enough ranting with me about that. Yeah, so that's what I have going on right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of just an update of what I'm going to show you guys. And then I'm gonna go through my phone and find out where that clip is. The video's not long. I think it's like 4 laps of the Rev D after I built it, which I never posted. And you guys can see that one, and then I'll do a proper one with my new tune on the Rev D. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can get to the track this weekend. If not, hopefully next weekend when lockdowns open up and yeah, the track opens up again. Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Whoa! You really brought this body up. I'm so glad I'm off the shot. That's gorgeous.